Hey guys, welcome to Tatsuke with Socher. Today on the show, I got none other than Kelsey and Marcus. Say hi to the camera, guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And right now, we're about to show you a trailer to one of the films that they made called The Township.
I need to tell you how it began.
It's time to die!
I really hate this family.
Well, how was it making that?
We learned a lot. It was the first.
It's the first full-length feature film that we worked on, and we worked on it with a very small crew. It was literally the three of us up there, and then we had a makeup artist, a special effects, and that was about it.
So it's a lot of work that goes into this.
Oh yeah,
Definitely, people don't realize how much time it takes to do everything. Yeah, you've only got and ours ended up being 42 minutes, but we had probably 12 to 15 hours worth of footage to go through to pick apart to put it together.
Yes. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, usually I do anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour podcast, and it's a lot going through that alone. So I can imagine what 15 hours of material is like,
oh yeah.
and how many times you got to stop and go, and then someone doesn't do the line right probably, and you just.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Do you do a lot of improv?
we did a few rewrites while we were on set. I was mainly in charge of those. So it was pretty much on the fly of, okay, how can we still make this work, but meet these new parameters and whatever other obstacles we had. Definitely, we're open more to kind of ad-libbing and adding stuff in, now than we were with the first one. Because, again, it was our first experience with anything and trying to make sure we did everything what we thought we were sticking to what was on the paper and then finding our own way to make it work.
Right. I know I have trouble sticking to a paper. Like, even when I'm doing schoolwork and I'm trying to, because now video platforms, that's the name of that class. I just thought of it. Anyways, yeah, so I try to kind of make a script for myself to go off of. I go off script. Like, I find it, if I make the script, but then I just hit the key points, I'm good. That's how I guess I go about it. So,
Right. Like Kelsey, she was my AD, but she was also my special effects person. She was the person that AD, which is assistant director. She was going around putting out all the fires and stuff so that myself and my camera operator and my sound engineer could work in peace up on a scene and come to find out, it's very difficult doing that just by 3 people.
Yes.
And not having because both me and my camera operator were still in Full Sail when we were making this.
Right. So you went to Full Sail University.
Yes.
That's where I. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, guess who else is at Full Sail?
You.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. We're all Full Sailors, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I actually graduated 2 years ago.
Okay.
I got my bachelor's degree in digital cinematography.
Okay. Yeah. Mine's bachelor's in audio production.
Okay.
And mine's a Bachelor of Fine Arts with creative writing.
There we go.
Our,
The variety.
There you go. Yeah,
the
exactly.
guy that did the sound, Matt Overby, he did the post production.
Yeah.
So he worked on the sound and stuff. He's actually a graduate of Full Sail too. He's
Nice.
an audio engineer.
Okay.
So we stayed very tight knit with the Full Sail, and then Olivia Kraft is our makeup artist, and she did a phenomenal job on the makeups.
And don't forget Jeremy Charm, who was our camera operator and assistant. I guess you'd say he was assistant director of photography.
He was a DOP,
Okay.
but
He's also a Full Sail.
yeah,
graduate,
he's
too.
also a Full Sail too.
See, that's awesome. A lot of Full Sailors coming
A
together.
lot of networking.
Maybe I
Oh, yeah.
might be able to join in on with you guys sometime.
Absolutely, dude. The more the
than
merrier.
Right.
But see, the other thing that kind of affected a lot of us, and it was a good learning experience with the first film, was because this was just after COVID.
Right.
Like, we started filming the June of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another reason we had, bare bones crew. And same thing with cast, bare
Yeah.
bones cast. If you didn't have to be there for the scene, you were asked, hey, don't come on set. We understand you want to see what's going on, but we're trying to keep everybody safe.
Right.
And luckily, we never had any instances of, people either coming with COVID or
Yeah.
home and having COVID. So
No, and that takes a lot too, especially if someone has COVID. Admit, hey, I can't.
yeah,
We just had a lot of people bring in their family members. Lots of family members.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying I didn't like it, but
but the
they
cool
came
thing
out and
was all those family members though, they stepped up and helped out. Whether
Right.
we
Yeah.
needed an extra set of hands or some of them even filled in as extras that we needed.
Oh,
It
cool.
was really cool.
Yeah. So I now want to watch the full thing. So I'm sure me and the manager we're gonna watch the full thing, and I'm excited to see what you guys got coming out in the future too. And then also maybe I might be in something or help with something.
I mean, we are in production of the second one. It's
So-
already written and filming, so hey.
yeah, we filmed a couple of scenes for the second one, and then some issues came up, and we got it on hold right now, and we'll pick up filming with it after our wedding.
Yep.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
can,
No. Which, by the way, these two lovely people are about to be married,
Yep.
and
Less than 3 weeks.
less than 3 weeks.
Less than
That's
3 weeks.
awesome. So awesome. I got a wedding coming up too, so
It's awesome.
we'll be at each other's weddings.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I guess it's a wedding year for a lot of people. So, but what I did hear was a lot of people aren't having weddings this year due to the way COVID happened.
Yeah.
In 2024, there's not as many weddings this year as there normally is, because they got COVID happened, everyone got engaged, and then they're pushing everything to 2025. It was what I heard.
We got engaged in April of last year.
Don't worry.
So yeah, it's kind of quick. We threw it all together.
Oh,
you know.
yeah, I know all about that. Me and the manager. But yeah. So I initially met you guys, both of you guys, through karaoke,
Yep.
and so I'm just gonna say this: this girl right here can belt. Like I was like, holy crap, who's that? And actually, I wasn't even running karaoke. It was before I ran it that I seen you. I don't think we taught, but I was like, dang, she's good. But
music is just, to me, music is my outlet. That's my stress relief. And like, I don't care if I sound good or bad. I'm going to sing anyway.
Honestly, so, and it's probably the same for you. I don't know. In the beginning, I was super shy. I used to not talk in a microphone at all. This is crazy right here. If you would have knew me not last year, I think the year before last, you'd be like, this is completely different, because my dad used to be like, hey, go up there and check that microphone. I'd be like, nah, I'm good, man. I ain't talking in that dang microphone. But I am no longer shy. I get up there no matter. I don't care.
Exactly.
And that once you get past that caring what other people think part, like, yeah.
He was the exact same way. When we met, he was introverted. I mean, like,
yeah, no,
that
like,
was it. Now you've seen how he gets.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, he walked across the table trying to do what your dad does.
Trying to do a kick and clawed.
Yeah. Man, I was like, good. Oh, no, here we go. It was funny.
Either that or throwing himself on his knees, stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah, which is funny.
Your dad.
I didn't become introverted until later in life, because back when I was way younger, I had to be younger than I had to be around our youngest son's age. I used to go up with my mom and dad to the bar and stuff, and I would sing Garth Brooks, because he was like the biggest thing at the time, and he was all over the place, and I'd sing every song of his. I had the pants, the boots, the shirt, everything. And then as I got older, I was like, let's bring it on back home. Yeah.
No, you get more wiser as you get older. Things make more sense to you when you get older. You realize that when the snake bites, it hurts, Yeah. So it does that. Knowing that stuff, the more you know, the more you pull back.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, and then, like, that's kind of what happened. And also, I used to be growing up as a kid, I was a class clown. And then I moved across the country, and it was culture shock. So that's where the shy hit.
Gotcha.
I went from knowing everybody to nobody. And it's like, okay, I don't even know where to go from here. So, and then now
I definitely feel that, because I was an Air Force rat. So before we moved to Georgia, we lived out west until 2000.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I lived in Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, and the not so everybody thinks, oh, you lived in the. I said, no, we live in the south of that. We lived in the desert.
Yeah,
you'd be lucky if your bowl of cereal didn't have dust in it.
Yeah, I lived in Bullhead City, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I graduated high school there.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I moved here in 2009, and then I joined the military, and now I'm here. So full circle, right?
Yep.
So since we're all full sellers, I did not know this before we started this podcast, which is cool as crap. So, I mean, what did you think of Full Sail?
I enjoyed it. I liked the online aspect of it. My field pretty much made me a jack of all trades in the film industry. Mm-hmm. So I can be your boom operator. I can be the guy to run the lights. I can be the guy that just goes and gets people fresh batteries for the radio and stuff. I can be from a director all the way to a PA, a production assistant.
Okay.
And so that's where everybody starts off at.
Yeah.
Unless you get really lucky and you turn in an awesome script and they're like, do you want somebody to direct it for you, or do you want to direct it? And you're like, give it to me. I want to direct it.
I want to direct it. I made this thing.
Exactly. But there's a lot of people who write scripts that write them but don't want to direct them.
I mean, if you think about that, that's the same thing about music. There's a lot of songwriters out there, but they don't want to sing them.
Right.
They want other big name artists to sing them.
Oh, yeah.
So how far are you into Full Sail?
I am officially halfway through my bachelor's degree.
You're officially
Halfway through.
Wow. I haven't even received my lunchbox yet. I get
You're
it.
new.
Yeah, I get it. I get it at the end of this month.
Okay.
So, yeah, after video platforms is the last one, and then
I gotcha.
And then it goes into, I think, recording, mixing or recording, something like that.
So, yeah, probably something to do with audio engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it legit says I have to have my MIDI keyboard. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting on it. I am stupid excited for the launch box.
That's how I was with my lunchbox, because it came with a Sony camera that's like almost a $10,000 camera, and I've never owned anything above $200 worth of a camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is my baby. I will cherish and protect it. And then I actually had a baby, and I'm like, this is still my baby.
Yeah, no, like right now, the podcast is my baby, but there's some stuff coming in this kit that I'm like,
can't wait to get your hands on it. Oh yeah,
itching for right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's gonna just the stuff in the kit is gonna allow me to progress in the industry already, just because,
absolutely.
like, I'm already in it, so the more I grow, the better.
Oh
And
yeah.
I can't wait.
See, y'all's lunchbox came with cool stuff. I just got a computer.
That's
That's all I got.
yeah.
But it's okay though, because like learning, because see, like you're learning, you've got to take the audio engineering courses right now. Like I've already taken the entire Adobe suite.
Oh yeah.
So, oh my gosh, you want to talk about packing a lot of information in 4 weeks? Learning the entire suite, like Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects,
What?
Premiere, everything in 4 weeks.
See, I'm scared on some of these classes because it's like mixing and stuff, and there's so much. Like the little that I know, I just know that there's a ton more. So I'm kind of like I feel like I could do it, but it's gonna be a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot of work. And once you get halfway through, that's when they start putting you in 2 classes every term, like I am right now.
Yeah. Well, I think the only time I got some that are 2 are when I do portfolios.
Right. Yeah. The portfolio.
Which is actually I'm in portfolio 2 right now.
Okay, so my first portfolio is, I think, in 2 months,
Yeah. Mine got put back a little bit further. Last couple of years, unfortunately, I had some health problems, ended up in the hospital a few times.
Okay.
So I had to take some time off from school, but as soon as I was clear, I picked it back up, and it's full steam ahead now. Like, I'm determined. It's going to happen.
Full Sail's good about that.
It really is. They are really great about working with you.
Yep. So, like, that's one of the big things they talk about. I remember the orientation, they said if you need time off, if you need this, if you need that, whatever you need, please contact us. You know, they don't want you sitting around contemplating about something, getting stressed out, because they want you. Then this Full Sail is meant for you to have the career you want.
Exactly.
You don't test to go into it, which I mean. That was the best thing in the world, because I am not a test taker of all means. Like, I
get it.
I try to. So prior to Full Sail, and like, I'm glad, in a weird way, he's up there, and I think he, pushed me in a certain direction, because before I was going for a mechanical engineer.
Okay.
And I couldn't get past the first test because I'm not a test taker. I'm not the smartest person when it comes to English, but
both of you looked at me at the exact same time.
Why? What's the significance?
She's an English major.
Oh,
Yeah, creative writing is basically branched into
I'm not.
having an English.
I'm DT. Yeah. I'm DTD in that part. So. But yeah, now I lost my train of thought.
I get it about taking tests though, because you can ask me something in a casual conversation. I'll give you the answer, no problem. You put it on a paper and let me know I have to answer it correctly, or I'm gonna fail a class. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I will say this though: if you have the chance to actually make it down to Orlando and see the thing, take the tour.
Their
'Cause-
campus.
I am.
Yeah, the canvas. Take the tour, because even if you're an online student, you can still
Right.
have access to the tour. It is an amazing.
So,
I'm
am
trying
I
to get
allowed
her
to
to go
take
see
someone
it.
with me?
Yeah.
Because I want to take her with me. Because, like, I am dying to go down there. I want my wedding to be over with before I plan it.
Right.
Oh,
You
trust
know.
me, we understand.
That's what I'm trying to get her, because like I told her, I said, you will fall in love. Yes, we unfortunately we have to do online because
Look,
neither one of us want to move that far down south
Yeah.
in Florida. But going to that campus, oh man.
like, I am really close to, I mean, after I graduate, if things go really good, as much as I hate it, I want to almost convince her to go move down there so I can
Right.
do another program.
Or either that, or hey, if you're able to land something in your field, relocate somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I want to take the, I think it's live productions.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I want to do my audio production, but then do live production.
Yeah.
So
that-
then I can do full on show.
Oh yeah.
My ultimate goal in my life is to be the head engineer of something.
I got you.
So
Absolutely.
Because I mean, with the live, that's perfect to fit in with their actual be on campus for, because they actually do live tests and stuff. They have you read. A lot of it is Sports Center stuff, because Sports Center does film there.
right.
Also, the WWE NXT film.
Really?
They have a whole back lot that is just nothing but a set. They have a whole town in that back lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's so cool because you walk it, and from the outside, and this is just the camera guy and me, the angles of it and everything, oh my God, it is perfect. And then, like, you get up close to it and you look in and it goes, oh, this is hollow. And if you're a student, even if you're a graduate, you can go down there and you can rent out that town, or you can rent out the bar that they have there for filming.
Wow.
They have different areas for different things.
Yeah,
This
so
campus is huge.
That's a good thing. See, that's another thing about Full Sail is once even you graduate, you're still a member of Full Sail. You're still, if you want to take a class that come out, you could take a class.
Yeah.
Like they're always, if it's a class like one of your classes that you took, but some new advanced technology comes out, you get to go back and retake that class just because that new technology.
Yep.
And how amazing is that? You're always gonna be have the most knowledge at all times.
Yep. That's why. I mean, even when I finish my creative writing, I've told him I don't know. I might decide to go back and do something different.
Yeah. I mean, that's my whole goal too. Oop. Your phone is. No, but yeah. So, if anyone out there is thinking about school and you want to be more creative, look into Full Sail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because they even have like video game design classes.
Yeah, no, oh my
coding.
God. There are so many video game nerds out here. If you are a video game nerd, and nothing against you because I'm a nerd too.
So are we. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're all nerds, okay?
yeah.
But yeah, look into Full Sail. Like, video games have a future.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, they've got people who, were Full Sail students and they're at EA. Mm-hmm. They're working for Sony.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
working
I
for
know.
Even Disney, Pixar for animators.
So
it
that was one of the guys that I did in my very first class. I learned that he graduated my program, and he is the guy that wrote everything for Disney, like when the characters come out.
Oh wow.
He did all that for them. Like, so he works for Disney. Then another guy, he just did Cardi B's album.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Our audio engineer Matt, he does when he's not working on stuff for us, he works on like albums and stuff like that for
Yeah.
local bands or bands up in Atlanta and stuff.
really.
Yeah.
See, these are the people I need to meet. I'm actually supposed to go down with Fast Food for Mutants to when they record to meet their guy.
Very nice.
So I'm excited about that.
I actually
yeah.
know the camera guy that shoots the videos. He works for us too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chad Hudson.
He works with us. Not
Okay.
For us.
Yep.
Yeah, Chad Hudson. He's awesome. He's my assistant DOP on this new film that we're filming, the sequel to The Township. It's him and
Ashley Thomas.
Ashley Thomas. She's my director of photography, and then my co-assistant DOP is Eric Yesbeck.
Yep. And Eric Yesbick is super involved with Theater Albany.
Oh,
And believe it or not, a lot of our actors actually also perform with Theater Albany. So it's kind of
yeah.
helping each other out. You know, hey, these are great actors. You know, cool. Do you want to come? You know,
I'm just gonna say we're gonna make this local area explode
dude, we have to.
Yeah.
because I don't know. Like you said, you moved here in 2000. You grew up here, right?
Yeah. Born and raised.
So
Yep.
when I moved here in 2009, I just graduated high school, and it seemed like this place was booming with music and things to do, and that was in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
As time went, just I think before I joined the military, things already started falling off.
Yep.
And while I was in, it really fell.
Yeah.
And COVID happened, and it fell some more. So now, after this COVID stuff, we are all over the place. Like,
Absolutely.
so, the music is coming back, which I'm gonna have a show come out on February 9th, and we're gonna mention a lot more about the show that's happening on the 10th at Pretoria Fields.
Okay.
So, but there's, a small festival happened there.
Okay.
We got 4 bands that are playing. I'm actually going to do a lot of recording. I'm tearing this set down and putting it all up there.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
So, my goal, I'm trying to make it, the whole setup, I want it to be live. So, like, you're going to be able to tune in on Facebook and see how we're setting up the show, which is something people just, like, are awed about.
Absolutely.
So then
it's a lot of work.
During the show, I'm not going to have live, but I'm still going to record. I've already got permission from Fast Food for Mutants to use their video and music that I get.
Good.
So of course I'm gonna give it to them too, but as I go, I'm gonna get all the permissions so I can use everything. But yeah, it's gonna be like my big little project.
That is
myself.
awesome.
Yeah. So the big reason is because I'll have Pro Tools at the time, mixing everything into Pro Tools, and then I get to take all the audio and mix it in. But then I'm just gonna match up the video with it. So, because once again, we're all nerds.
Oh, we know how much fun that is. We learned the hard way about labeling audio files.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a nightmare to edit.
Luckily, I'm not gonna lie. Editing, that's alien to me.
Yeah.
So he and
Me and Matt did.
Matt Overby did all of the video and audio editing.
Yeah. So
That
like
was a nightmare.
when you record, I'm not sure about how all that works, but I just know when you're recording on a board or something like that, each channel is its own WAV file. Each channel. That means you have to put each file together and make them all align. You don't just make it. So if you edit one, you better edit all of them
Exactly.
at exactly the same, or it is not going to work. So, yeah, I mean, it's something you learn as you do it. So, I've done a couple videos that I put out on YouTube of 95 playing, which I had to get permission from. I went into, I forgot what it was. I think it was BMI or something. Had to get permission to use those songs because there's cover songs.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So,
It's just like we had he's not local, he's from New Orleans. We were in talks with a singer named Aiden Paul, and things just kind of fell through, but we were going to use 2 of his songs for this township. And he's pretty big out there. He's got a couple of albums released.
Well, and he's got his solo career, but If you've ever seen the Rotten Chords at the Oglethorpe Lounge, that's the band he's also in.
Okay.
And they're awesome guys, and they play rockabilly music, and yeah, it's something you have to listen to. And as soon as you do, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life and didn't even know it. And actually, Jason Lodge is the one that introduced me to them up at
So I need
the
to ask
Oglethorpe.
Jason about them.
Yes, because Jason's known Aiden, I want to say, for like 15, 20 years.
Okay. Yeah. Jason knows everybody, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Like, it's crazy because, I mean, he's actually literally one of our best friends. You know, he's always here. He's always here. Him and Sippy Cup, between them two, which him, Sippy, and Dave from On the Air Tonight are all going to be here for the show that's coming out on the 9th.
Very nice.
Okay, that's what's
I can't make a promise that we'll be there.
What? On the show for the 10th? Yeah.
Yeah, we might still be honeymooning on the 10th.
It's fine. It's if you don't make it, hopefully, and that's the other thing is, if you don't make it, hopefully I can have some video done soon after, so you can see little clips of what it was like.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's great promotion not only for you but for the bands as well.
This is why I'm doing it. It's for Pretoria Field so that we can promote the shows that we're doing, so we can put that show on there and show what we do. So, one, we can send it to other bands and show them, hey, this is what we're about. Like big name bands, so that we're more likely, to get them to come. Also for the bands themselves, it's advertisement for them so they can send it to somebody else, And so I'm trying to do it for everybody. That's my goal. Like I said, promote on my show, please.
Definitely.
So whoever you wanted to promote, you can promote them.
I gotcha.
Because we're all about promoting the area and everybody in here.
That's kind of how we are with our studio, because yes, we have people that work with us, but like when people come up to us and like, hey, I'm doing this film. Do you have a camera guy, or do you have a person that does makeup and stuff? And I'm like, shoot, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and usually when that person that does your makeup, right? Well, maybe that person can't do it, but that makeup person knows 20 other makeup people.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So guess what? They're gonna find somebody.
Well, that's like he was talking about our makeup artist. Her name's Olivia Kraft. She's here in the Albany Sylvester area.
Yeah.
She has worked with Sherwood on some of their films, and she's also worked on independent films with E-Films with Chad Hudson.
Really?
And she also, I believe, has worked on either one or two Tyler Perry productions too.
That's
So
cool.
that's awesome. Like, she's starting out from, Albany is a small town. And, you say, okay, well, someone from Albany was able to do this on a Tyler Perry film. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff we want to happen.
You're right.
She even did something with.
Did you guys go? I forgot what movie. It was a Bruce Willis movie, but they filmed in Tifton. Did you guys get a chance to go up there?
I did not, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
My friend from high school, he's a cop. He was actually security for that.
Oh yeah. And, I mean, I forgot what the name of the movie is. I wish I could remember, but they use the theater. Mm-hmm. They showed the theater. They used the cop car, the Tifton cop car.
Oh yeah. Well, we also see, my first movie experience was actually back in 2008 is when we started filming. It was a movie called Exit 101 that was done by Black Flight Studios out of Ordeal. And Joseph Lavender, who was the writer for that movie, he is absolutely brilliant. And that was the first experience I ever had with anything film related. And that's kind of where I got bitten by the bug of, okay, I want to do something that's involved with this.
Yeah.
And he's now up in Atlanta. He's done several short films, and it's just so cool to see somebody that, had, basically a nobody be able to say, hey, I did this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And and I love that's hitting on the full sale. The creative thinking they get you to learn. We're all creative thinkers already going in, and they expand it by so much.
Oh gosh, yes.
So, And I think what they do is take your creative mind and give you the resources you need so that we can do the things we do. And that's just amazing.
It is.
Like, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, anyways, going off from that. Dang, I brain fart.
It happens to the best of us.
All right. Yeah.
Trust me.
Anyways, so you guys were talking about. Did you already promote whoever you wanted to? Because you've been spitting out names like left and right. So
I mean, we got
and like these are all like literally like either unknown or very barely known people.
Yeah,
that have stepped up and helped us a lot.
Well, I definitely want to meet your crew. Maybe come in. And
We're. If you think there's gonna be a dull moment, don't come. There's never a dull moment when you.
I don't expect a dull moment. I mean, the bigger we can make this community here, the better.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because
especially because if this can get out more, we can. It would help us greatly because there's actually a biggest film studio that came into Albany recently that's doing a vampire movie here in Albany. They're not like a huge, but they're bigger than us right now.
Okay.
And they got a lot of coverage, and they got a lot more people to act for them and stuff like that. And they were allowed access to a lot more places because like we'll go around and a lot of times we have to do what's called guerrilla shooting. Like, hey, we have permission, but we don't have it empty. So there's going to be extra people in the background or anything like that, We occasionally do get some people, like we had the guy that ran Alchemy here in Sylvester.
Tim Hare.
We had him. He let us use his cafe to film some scenes in with actual extras, not like random people just walking in. So that was amazing. We have a bunch of different stuff that we're trying to do.
And maybe we can get you guys in touch, like with people who know a lot about the city and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So that's the thing about me. I'm going to put it out on here, and maybe we share, and you might get contacted now in contact with someone that can let you into some other places and stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, definitely contact us.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Look, exactly. So that's my thing too. Like, you guys need places to go to film. I need potential people to record, which I got a couple people lined up as soon as I get into it.
Wait, we need people to kill on camera?
That's cool though. I mean, I'll die. That's fine. But look in the description down below. I'm gonna put everything I can about you guys down there. So contact information, where you can find your video or your film that's already out. I say video, film. It's a film, guys. Jeez. So I'm gonna put it all down there, and then of course, thank you guys for coming. I enjoyed you guys being here, learning more about you guys, and I will make sure I promote you guys always because I'm in it.
Oh, so are we. So I mean, hey, same thing goes for you. It's vice versa. We all have to help each other out. Yep. You can't be all out in this industry. You cannot be out for just yourself because you're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.